Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to talk about mental health days and should they be a thing. So I am an IO psychologist. I'm also a clinical counselor. You may think that because I am those two things, I would say mental health days should definitely be a thing. But personally, I think no, they shouldn't be. I think it should count as a sick day, just like any, your body is sick, your mind is sick, just take a sick day. I don't know why a mental health day needs to be a thing for everybody in the office to know that you have mental health issues. I don't know what what's the point of that. I don't personally, I think it's nonsense. I think it's kind of like a way to just be, I think it's a trend, to be honest. I hate to say it because I just hate to say it, but I do think it's honestly just a trend where people just want to seem whatever people want to seem these days. Because if you were honestly cared about mental health and your employees, you wouldn't need to make mental health days a thing. You would just be able to give people sick days. So personally, I don't think mental health days should be a thing. Not to say that you shouldn't take time off if you're having a mental health crisis. You definitely should, because you're not going to be useful at work, and you may even do damage at work if you're just not well mentally. And you may do damage, especially depending on what your job is. You may hurt somebody else, you may hurt yourself if you're not well up here. So I definitely think you should take the days off. I don't think that they need to be called mental health days. I think that's silly. Just call them sick days and be done with it, because that's what we've been doing, right? Right? But I think the thing is that people have generally wanted to work through depression, work through anxiety. They just go to work anyway, and people are trying to break that habit and try and take care of themselves better, which I am totally for. I think that's important. But I also think that labeling the time off that somebody's taking as a mental health time off can create a stigma for people who are more private people. Not everybody wants to just hashtag mental health days. Not everybody wants to live out loud like that. Some people do want to keep their life private. And if I'm sick with cancer and I need to go to chemo treatments, I don't need to announce that to the world. I don't want to announce that to the world. I may or I may not want to announce that to the world, or I may, but it should be my personal choice. So I think that making it a mental health thing kind of like almost puts people out there in a way. And I have had clients where when I was working with adults, I work with children now, but when I was working with adults, I had clients who, had issues and they didn't want to tell their employers or their coworkers. So if they weren't feeling well, they just took the day off. It was a sick day. I'm just not feeling well. And that's fine. I don't think that people need to, here's the thing. I think mental health days really started from celebrities, and nobody cares if a celebrity needs a mental health day because we're not a celebrity's coworkers. We're just people who watch them do whatever it is they do. But in your workplace, there's a whole culture. It's part of integrated into your life. So you don't want people looking at you funny at work, depending on where you work. Some people may look at you funny. Some people work in workplaces where everybody has mental health days or everybody's okay with it or whatever. But I think that the genuine concern for most adults who really do struggle with mental health issues is that they don't want to be looked down upon by their coworkers or by their employer. So if they just say that I need a day off, or I need to take some time and rest, or whatever the case may be, or I'm not feeling well, that I think should be sufficient for, having time off and just counting it as their sick time. Whether that means you should add more sick time to your package for your employee benefits, that's something that you would have to decide as an employer. But I do think that mental health days should be a thing. I just don't think they should be called mental health days. I just think they should be integrated into your sick package. All right, that's my opinion. Thanks for watching my video. If you liked it, like and subscribe. If you have a comment or a question, then leave a comment below. Thanks. Bye.